Yesterday we have finished with the posterior column, that is the fasciculus gracilis and the fasciculus cuneatus. Now we will do the applied anatomy of the posterior column. In the applied of the posterior column, first of all is the dorsalis tabes dorsalis. So tabes dorsalis is because of the syphilis, tertiary syphilis. So in this infection, the Treponema pallidum, it destroys the posterior column only. And because of the destruction of the posterior column, what happens? All the functions of the fasciculus gracilis and cuneatus, that is the medial meniscus, is affected, and this lead to all 5 types of the posterior column sensations, they are lost. Number 1, the loss of fine touch. If we touch the tip of the needle to the patient on the skin from head to toe, patient doesn't feel it. It means the fine sense has been lost. Second is vibration sense. So when we put the vibrating tuning fork on any part of the human body from head to toe, patient doesn't feel the vibration sense. It means his medial meniscus is destroyed. Third is 2-point discrimination. Now if we touch the patient at 2 points of the skin, one for example on the chest and other on the lower limb, patient can't recognize that 2 fingers they are touching his body. It means this 2-point discrimination has been lost. So he doesn't know. And fourth is the loss of the proprioceptive sensation. He doesn't know the position of his body. Normally, we can recognize any joint of the body, whether our knee joint is at flexion state or in extension, or ankle joint is at the flexion or extension, by closed eye. If you are normal, then when you close your eye, you can comment that your knee is at which degree of the flexion or extension. So any joint can be recognized normally by a person, that what is the position of the any joint of the human body from head to toe, we can tell by not seeing it. But in this case, when the posterior column is destroyed, patient is unable to comment that in which state his joint is. By opening the eye and seeing the joint, he can comment that his joint is this flexion or extension. But closing the eye, he can't comment. So that is the difference. He doesn't know the position, that is the proprioceptive sensations. They are now they are not reaching the conscious level of the brain, that is the cerebrum. And because of this, patient is unable to comment. Same is the kinesthetic sensations. In the kinesthetic sensation loss, when we move any part of the human body of the patient, for example the great toe, if the patient is lying on the table and if I make his great toe of the foot downward and ask the patient, tell me whether your great toe is towards you or below, he can't comment. Normally, without seeing, we can comment it. So that is the difference. That is the loss. So this is the applied anatomy related to the medial meniscus. Another condition related is the hemisection of the spinal cord. In the hemisection of the spinal cord, what happens? That half of the spinal cord is damaged or destroyed, involving the anterior column, lateral column, as well as the posterior column. So on the same side of the lesion, patient is unable to recognize these 5 posterior column sensations, they are lost. But on the opposite side, the fasciculus, gracilis and cuneatus, they are normal, so patient can judge all the 5 types of sensations. So this is the relationship of the Brown-Sequard syndrome, or what is called the hemisection. It is also called Brown-Sequard syndrome. So this is how we finish with the medial lemniscus or the posterior column fibers.